Like the video and subscribe to our channel right now and get 1 week of amazing luck. Earth is home to about 3,500 species of snakes, but only 600, or so, are venomous. Still, those snakes that are venomous can kill. It's tricky to rank these creatures by their level of danger, if not impossible. There are multiple ways to order them: the potency of their venom, how likely they are to strike, how often humans encounter them, and even experts can't agree on a top 10 list. However, there are a few snakes that would make any list of dangerous reptiles. Here are 10 snakes you don't want to mess with. Number 10. Rainbow snake. Rare are rainbows. The rarest thing is a rainbow snake, which is even more uncommon than double rainbows. They were formerly thought to be extinct since they are so uncommon, but in 2020, they were discovered once more. First sighting of a rainbow snake in Florida in 50 years. You may never see one of these in your lifetime because they are extremely endangered due to habitat loss. But did you know that there is another, even rare species of rainbow snake? Meet mylove. Although reticulated pythons are not uncommon, mylove is a reticulated python, and reticulated pythons aren't rare, but mylove has a unique cross of two genes: the motley gene and the golden child gene. These two genes cause her amazing rainbow colors. Mylove really is one of a kind and can be found at the Reptile Zoo in California. Number 9. Eastern Indigo Snake. This snake is renowned for its incredible color, but if you approach it too closely, it will emit a foul odor. These snakes have occasionally bitten people, primarily in the south of the United States. Usually between 5 and 7 feet long. However, the longest eastern indigo snake was 9 feet. A really courageous man picked it up after it was discovered in Georgia. Actually, they are indigenous to the eastern United States. They typically have a length of 8 feet and are primarily red or brown, though they can also be white or black. Number 8. Atheris Hispida. This bush viper has very rough scales and is covered in lengthy scales, giving them an even spookier appearance. Only in Central and East Africa can you find them. Sightings are exceedingly uncommon, with the most recent ones being in Kenya and Uganda. These snakes hunt at night since they slumber during the day, making it impossible for you to see them approach you covertly. If you don't have their anti-venom, which you might have trouble finding in the forest, their neurotoxic poisonous spider's bite really is the kiss of death. Number 7. Gaboon Viper. One of the largest and heaviest snakes is the Gaboon Viper. This snake blends in with the foliage so well that its head even resembles a large leaf. But beware. These snakes have quite large teeth. They actually fold away inside the snake's mouth because they are so lengthy. They also have 2 horns on their nose, but the most terrifying feature is how they consume their prey. When their prey dies, they continue to bite it and don't let go, at which point they consume it entirely and head first. Sub-Saharan Africa is home to Gaboon vipers. Number 6. Spitting Cobra. You may probably imagine why this snake is so frightening from its name. It spits venom rather than saliva. They spit this venom into your eyes, which causes burning and blindness, making the situation worse. Whenever they feel threatened, which is often, they act in this manner. Once their spirit has rendered you blind and paralyzed, they bite you, delivering venom directly into your system. Number 5. Blue pit viper. Although pit vipers are rather common, the blue pit viper is one of the world's rarest snakes. The majority of pit vipers are green, but some are born with a gene that turns them blue. There are just a few locations where these stunning blue pit vipers may be found, such as Komodo Island in Indonesia. Despite the fact that these charged snakes are very beautiful, avoid approaching them. Because they are extremely venomous, pit vipers' bites can be fatal. Bite wounds result in excruciating pain, numbness, and breathing difficulties before killing you. Pit vipers are also known to ambush tourists and bite their legs, so it wouldn't be worth it to try to approach for a selfie with a blue pit viper. Number 4. Black Mamba. Almost all snakes are scary, but the black mamba is unquestionably one of the most scary snake types. Black mambas can grow to be enormous, up to 16 feet long. They are extremely venomous and are primarily found in sub-Saharan Africa. To make matters even more frightening, there was no anti-venom treatment available for these until recently. Previously, if you were bitten by one of them, you had better prepare to say farewell to your life, but today, an anti-venom has been produced. If you see one of these in the wild, don't take a chance because they are extremely rare and difficult to obtain. Black mamba snakes continue to claim the lives of people every year, especially in undeveloped African nations. Black members can slither at a maximum pace of 12.5 miles per hour. So if you want to escape one of these, you'd better move quickly. Black members might get highly hostile if they feel threatened in any way. It also bites as quickly as it moves. Number 3. Saharan Horned Viper. Due to the two ominous horns on its head, this snake is also known as the devil snake. It's quite uncommon for snakes to have horns. Instead of using them as weapons, they just utilize them to protect their eyes. However, don't get this wrong. An African horn, a very vicious serpent known as a viper, which blends in perfectly with the sand in the Sahara Desert. One of the swiftest snakes in the world is there, moving at a speed of 18 miles per hour. They achieve this through sidewinding, which involves repeatedly bending their bodies in the shape of an S. When their scales rub against each other, they make a very loud sound. And before you ask, yes, Saharan horned vipers are venomous. They are so poisonous that they can cause hypovolemic shock, which can finally result in death. Number 2. Flying snakes. Oh, what am I talking about? Flying snakes don't exist, although it appears that they are doing so in this case. Fortunately, they don't sprout wings and take to the air. Instead, these snakes leap from trees, glide through the air, land on their victim, and then devour it. Officially known as chrysomelids, flying snakes are primarily found in South Asia and Indonesia. They have the ability to suck in their belly to make their underside concave, allowing them to soar through the air with majesty. Approximately 300 featuring. They also increase their distance by wiggling around in the air. Number 1. King Cobra. A full-grown king cobra is yellow, green, brown or black. They usually also have yellowish or white crossbars or chevrons. The belly may be uniform in color or ornamented with bars. The throat is light yellow or cream-colored. The juveniles are jet black, with yellow or white crossbars on the body and tail and 4 similar crossbars on the head. The king cobra is regarded as a fierce and aggressive snake, and its length and size give it an awe-inspiring appearance. The king cobra's deadly fangs are almost 0.5 inches long. Because they are fixed to the upper jaw, they have to be short. If they were longer, they would penetrate the floor of its mouth. Angled back into the snake's mouth, the fangs help push the prey on its path to the stomach. The king cobra's average size is 10 to 12 feet, but it can reach 18 feet. King cobras live in northern India, east to southern China, including Hong Kong and Hainan, south throughout the Malay Peninsula, and east to western Indonesia and the Philippines. They prefer streams in dense or open forests, bamboo thickets, adjacent agricultural areas, and dense mangrove swamps. They often stay near streams, where the temperature and humidity are relatively constant. They spend almost a fourth of their time up in trees or bushes.